All right, carrying on with our lessons here on money. If you would be so kind, please, as to get your purple Indiana Success book, turn to page 55, and there you will find Chapter 10, Lesson 5B, Compare Amounts of Money. And we can see here I can compare total values of collections of coins and bills by counting and using place value. That's just a fancy way of saying who has more money. So let's take a look here at the problem that we have. Alex and Kara each bought a card for their friend. They paid the amount shown below. Who spent more money? And so we have Alex, we have Kara, and let's look over here. How do we know how much money Alex and Kara spent? How do you know? Well, this is what we're going to put for that. Um, how do you know? Um, I can count the money shown for each person. All right, so we'll go ahead and get that there. Shrunk up a little bit. And get that moved on over. And then what do you need to compare? Well, what we need to compare are the two amounts of money. So let's get right to it then. All right, count and compare the money. Let's start here with Alex. All right, he starts with $2. And typically when we count money, we want to start with the largest bills or the largest coins and then work down or work backwards from there. Okay, so here's $2. And then here are 4 quarters. And that right there is equal to another dollar. Okay, so now we're up to $3. And then we have a dime. So we are at $3.10. And then we add a nickel. So we're at $3.15. And then we add 3 pennies to get $3.18. All right. So that ends up being our total right there. All right, $3.18 is what Alex spent. Now let's come down here and see what Kara came up with. All right, she's got 1, 2, 3 bills. So $3. And then she has a quarter. So we'll add that to the mix there, $3.25. And then she's going to add a dime, $3.35. And then finally she's going to add a penny, which is $3.36. So that is what Kara's total ended up being. So we're going to compare the amounts, starting again with the dollars. Let's look here. Alex spent $3.18. Kara spent $3.36. The dollar amounts are the same. And let's zoom in here so we can make sure that we're seeing this here. All right, the dollar amounts are the same, 3 and 3. So we have to go then to looking at the amount of cents. All right, 18 cents is less than 36 cents. All right, so $3.18 is less than $3.16. Or we could also say that $3.36 is greater than $3.18. All right. So Kara was the one that spent more money. Okay, let's go on to another example here. Another way is to use place value to compare the amounts of money. So we're going to compare $2.49, $2.47. Right, so if we were to put the amount of money in here, looking at quarters, dimes, pennies, what we're really doing here is using a place value chart. All right. So, um, and as far as looking at place value and decimals, this is 0.01. This would be 0.1, and this is going to be 1. So, the number of dollars right here, those are equal. All right. Actually, we can see that down here. All right, 2 is equal to 2. We look at the number of dimes. Okay, that's also equal. 4 is equal to 4. But then we get to the pennies. All right, or we're basically looking at kind of like the ones place. If we were to look at this number in terms of 249 versus 247. Okay, we're in that last place. But what we do is we add a decimal, and then that changes the value of those numbers right there. But regardless, we can see that 9 is greater than 7. And since 9 is greater than 7, that means that $2.49 is going to be greater than $2.47. So let's see if we can't make that work down here for us. All right. Raj wants to buy a milkshake. A milkshake costs $2.99. He has $2.59 in his pocket. Does he have enough to buy a milkshake? Well, let's see what we got here. All right, we need $2 and 99 cents. And then he has $2 and 59 cents. All right, and remember I said we want to make sure that we're working from the largest to the smallest, or from the dollars down to the cents. So let's see if we can't get, that lines up just nicely. So what do we have? Right here we have that 2, that's equal to 2. And right here, 9 is greater than 5. And then finally, 9 is equal to 9. So $2.99 is greater than $2.59. So what does that mean for Raj? Well, unfortunately for him, he does not have enough money. Okay? Because which value is larger? All right? The larger value, is it with the cost of the milkshake, or is it with what's in his pocket? And because it's with the cost of the milkshake, all right, he would have to have more than $2.99, or exactly $2.99, to be able to buy the milkshake. So let's go ahead and get ready to pause and do the show and share portion here, and then unpause, and we'll see what you came up with. Okay, here for number one. I love trick questions right off the bat here, and this one's trying to trick you. What's the greater amount of money, 3/4 or 6 dimes? And if you look at this immediately, you're like, oh, 6 is greater than 3, so 6 dimes must be greater. However, the quarters have more value than the dimes do. All right, 3/4 is going to give me 75 cents. And the 6 dimes are going to give me 60 cents. So, which one is greater? All right, and that one is 3/4 is the one that is the greater amount. 3/4 is the greater amount. Okay. Count to compare the amounts of money using less than, greater than, or equal to. Well, let's see what we got here. Again, starting with our largest coin and kind of going from there. So 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 110, 115, $1.16 is what we have over here. And we'll just, let's get that typed in so it stays neat. $1.16. And then let's see what we end up with over here. All right. And by the way, when we came back over here and counted, all right, I counted so 25, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this area right here, this, once I got to 100, that's $1. Okay. But when I counted, I kept going. I said 100, let's see, 105, 110, 115, 116. So I have 116 cents. Right? But as far as cents is concerned, once I get past over 100, it kind of carries over then to the dollar. Okay. This one's going to be a little bit different here. So we'll count this and go 25, 50, 75, 85, 95, 105. Oh, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Let's try this again. 25, 50, 75, 85, 95. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to find a way to make another quarter. Is that possible? So right here, I've got 75 cents. All right. Is there a way that I can make another quarter so I have an even dollar? And the answer to that is yes, I can. I'm going to take these 2 dimes right here and this nickel. All right. And so here is my 75 cents along with 2 dimes and a nickel. So 10, 20, that's another 25 cents. And together that makes $1. Okay. So now what am I left with? Let's see, $1, then I've got 10, 15, 16, 17. All right, so a little trick there. Try to arrange your coins so that you can get to even dollar amounts. And clearly right here, $1.16 is less than $1.17. Let's see, we get down here. 25, 50, 75, $1, $1.25, $1.50, $1.55. And then over here, I've got $1, $2. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this right here so I don't forget it. So $2. Then I've got 25, 35, 40, 45. So $2.45. All right. And clearly $1.55 is less than $2.45. All right, on to the top of the next page. And if you did not get this done up here, you did not see this as part of your show and share, you can pause it and then come back. But use place value to compare the amounts of money, circle the greater amount. So let's look at a table real quick and get that set up. So for the first one right here, I have $4. And then 0, 0. And then right here I have $0.40. Now I am going to read this left to right, just like a book. Okay, I'm going to head this way. So which is greater, the 4 or the 0? Well, 4 is greater than 0. So really, I don't need to go any further. $4 is greater than $0. So this right here ends up being the greater value. Looking at the next one, I'm looking at $3.82 and $3.90. So reading this one from left to right, I have that 3 is equal to 3. All right, so I need to go to the next place value. Well, right here, 9, well, and we'll do it from what was on top right there. Okay, so 8 is less than 9. So we can stop right here and say, because the 9 is less and the 8 is less and the 9 is more, that $3.90 is the greater amount. Now you may be saying, oh, hold on a second, because right here 2 is greater than 0. So shouldn't it be that way? Nope. As we go left to right, all that we were doing is trying to find the first one that's not even or not equal. So 3 is greater than 3, okay? That's a wash. So we have to go to the next one. 8 is less than 9, or 9 is greater than 8. And because the 9 is greater than the 8, that means that the 9 moves that whole amount over to where it is greater than. All right, so just another strategy there for you to use that might be helpful for some of you. Change what needs changing and keep what needs keeping, and good luck with your assignment.